since the last time you've seen the B team when we started the season. Amazing, winning 5-1 against Lokomotiva. We've had 2 games since then. Dan in the back there, would you care to summarise how the last 2 games went for us?
I'm very happy this is happening weeks afterwards because I've been so angry for the last 2 weeks. It was awful. We had 2 really bad defeats. Weren't in either of the games at all. So
First
quite
game
tough.
was against I can't remember.
Žebětin was 1. That was last week, I think. But they completely refreshed their team. That was interesting to see. We've been playing against the same guys for months on that. And then who was it again?
Liskovec.
Liskovec just outclassed us. That number 4 and number 10 on their team was outstanding. And we couldn't get in that game.
So yeah, today is make or break time. The guys had an inspirational meeting during the week, apparently, in the pub, over a few beers, discussing the philosophy, what we're going to do from here, the tactics. No, I wasn't there. I didn't get to witness the inspiration, but I felt inspired even just hearing about it. And
Mark our words.
so we have a kind of different formation today, different kind of tactics. We're going for more of a 4-4-2. So
We got time to bring it across? I don't know. Let's see.
yeah, we shall see. So I thought we were going to crash in here.
If you see this video, then we succeeded. If not,
So today is the day. We're going to get a win. We're playing against Ochoz.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a drive away. It's about 25 minutes from where we were in Brno. I think last time we played them we lost to them, but it was a kind of even game. It turned out 4-2 or 4-3.
Ciao, 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 ciao. We're winning today.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were just about to get me.
So we are back once again in the commentary box for Malo Mierzyca B team. This time we are away from home to Ochoz. We have the starting lineup, myself in goals, Dan and Uli as centre backs, Ziad and Wojtek at full backs, Kieran and Jesper in the middle, Sheikh and Chris on the wings, with Marco and Ashmet up top. So the game gets off to a start. We're under pressure right away. There's a ball into the back post. It almost goes into the net, right across the face of goal. They're going to get it back in again to the same back post, and he really should have scored. We really got away with one right at the beginning of the game there. Bit of a shaky start as usual from us. So we've got Sheikh here, picks the ball up in the centre of the pitch, plays a beautiful long ball through to Marco. He's making the defender make a mess of it. He cuts it back to Ashmet, who's passing it into an empty goal, but he strokes it just wide. A real clear-cut chance for us there. So the ball gets played over the defence to the right winger. He's going to try a cheeky wee lob over me, but I'm going to catch it. So a long ball from the centre back here, trying to play over the defence. I rush out to it, give a nice left-footed volley and slice it out the side of the pitch. Dan wrestles with his defender here, plays a lovely long ball through to Marco, who's 1-on-1 with the last defender. Needs to hold it up a little bit, waiting for support. Decides to go for it himself, but flies over the bar. Unlucky Marco with an effort. So down the right wing here, Ziad's showing his pace. He's going to cover well and pass it back to myself. So we're going to try and play it from the back. I'm looking for an option and just kind of hit it into an empty space, hoping someone will reach it. And Chris does. He manages to play it into the middle to Ashmet, who plays it back out wide to Wojtek. Some nice play here. Tries to find Chris, goes right over his head to the centre back. They manage to clear it, but Ashmet is there to intercept. Plays a good ball through for Marco, who's making the defender clear it out for a corner. We're knocking at the door here. Still 0-0. So good tackle there from Wojtek, I think it is. No, sorry, it's Jesper. Ziad dribbles us out. And Jesper again with a beautiful touch past the defender. He's running into space on the left-hand side. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Plays it into Ashmet. Ashmet could have played it back to Jesper, but he plays it to Marco, and he's through on goal. Tries to take it round the keeper, who clatters him over for a clear penalty. Goalkeeper took a bit of the ball there as well, but he took way too much of Ashmet. So penalty, chance to go 1-0 up. We've got Marco, our captain, and he does us proud. Makes us 1-0 up against Ochoz. Well done. So the game continues. We've got Wojciech looking inside for Kieran. Midfielder blocks it. Number 11 for them is actually really good. We'll see more of him later. Kieran plays it out wide to Chris, who's got a bit of time. He finds Ashmet in the middle, who attempts a beautiful ball here, nearly finding Marco. The defender done brilliantly to get a touch on it. Out for a corner. So we've got a chance against us here. This number 7 for Ochoz has got all the time in the world to pick his pass out left to their winger, who is on his own. He's bearing in on goal, cuts past Wojciech. One of their other players picks it up. He's running across the 18-yard box. He lays it off to their number 11. Decent strike, but over the bar. Another attack here for them. Their number 11 plays it out to their left back. Plays it to the left winger, who has got lots of space out there again. Hits it in first time with the left foot, and I am there to collect it. So they've got a lot of possession here. Out to their left back again, who is in lots of space. He is going to play it inside. Nice 1-2 there. And he's got plenty of space out there again to get the ball in the box, but no, he cuts it back to number 7, who gets the ball in the box, and there's a free header. And it's 1-1. Fell asleep a little bit at the back there, allowing them to equalise, but let's see how it goes from here. So we're under pressure still here after they've equalised. Their left back is going to cut it inside. That's a lovely little take from the midfielder, who takes a strike, and it's straight at me. I managed to catch it and distribute it quickly out to Sheikh. So more pressure here, another corner from them. The sun is in my eyes here, I must say. I cannot see a thing. Goes right over my head. Defender hooks it back into the danger area. There's a bit of pinball. We can't get it away. It creeps past me at the near post. I don't have a clue what happened. By the time it was past me, that's when I realised what was happening. It was just a total lapse of concentration for a second. I hold my hands up. That was my fault there. So we're 2-1 down. Let's see how we can react to it. Nice ball out to the left for Sheikh, who beautifully beats his man there. Cuts inside and tries to play a ball through to Jasper in the left channel, but the defender cuts it out nicely. Good play from Sheikh there. So again, a lot of space for their attackers. We're kind of retreating back, allowing them all the space. The ball gets played through. It's a bit of a mess there. Me and Dan don't know what we're doing. We managed to scramble the ball. I've got it in my hands. I'm not sure how it ended up there, but it is, and that's all that matters. So we've got another attack here. Wojciech plays a little pass inside to Chris. Defender cuts it out. Wojciech allows it to Marco, who shoots on his left foot. Almost a beautiful curling shot into the far post there. So the ball gets played through here. The defender's a split wide. He takes a lovely shot, opens his body up wide and beats me. I probably should have done better there as well. I was caught wrong-footed, and it is now 3-1 to Ochoz. We will not allow our heads to go down here. Marco picks up the ball. He's got Ashmet to his left. Two defenders back there, but Marco decides to go himself, and it's a brilliant effort. Just a yard or so wide there. The keeper was scrambling across his goal a bit. Not sure what happened with the video at that point there, but there's a long ball through to Marco, who's through on goal. The defender manages to track back and get a touch on it. Marco takes a strike. It's gone in the top corner. The keeper makes a magnificent save to keep it 3-1. So ball's played out on the right wing here. A lot of space for their attacker, who's going to get the ball in the box. There's two waiting at the back post, but luckily I managed to collect the ball there and stop us going 4-1 down. So we've got another attack here. Chris is going to play it to Jesper, to Wojciech, plays it outright to Marco, who's got two defenders round him. He manages to muscle his way through and get another strike on goal. Keeper makes another good save at his near post. So Dan's going to try and chip it into the middle here for Marco. Plays a nice touch to Ashmet. Decides to cut it back to Jasper, and Marco's continued that run over there on the left side. Jasper's seen that. He plays a beautiful ball and the defender and the goalkeeper get mixed up. The goalkeeper misses it and Marco pounces on it to make it 3-2 right before half time.
But you have to shout for
But yeah, there's like old guy can do fuck all, the number 16.
We have to. They have fucking slow as well. When you move up, they have to follow you as well.
So half time, it's currently 3-2. We went 1-0 up and then 3-1 down, and then Marco made it 3-2 just before half time. So a perfect time to score. Second half coming up.
So straight into the second half here, the number 11 goes past 1, goes past 2, 3 and almost past 4. Dan does enough to stop him in his tracks. They're on the edge of the box here, they've cut inside and played it through. He's down on, through on goal. I managed to get down, get my knees on it, and the attacker hits it over the bar. Lucky for us, it is still 3-1. So I accidentally play a beautiful ball out to Marco there. I wasn't even aiming that way, but I'll take it. He plays it through the legs of the defender. I am on course to get my first assist of the season. Marco's through on goal. Keeper makes a really good save there. Ashmit's still got the ball here. He's got his back to goal now, looking for options. He plays it out to Chris. Chris with a little touch inside again to Ashmit, who plays it outright to Jasper. Jasper's going to get a strike, but it's blocked and it goes out for a throw-in. So we're applying pressure straight away here as the second half has started. Nice little flick on from Marco. Sheikh takes a touch and just strikes it over the bar. I think the keeper had it covered there, but again, another chance for us. Wojciech's going to try and play it. Wojciech's going to get past the defender, sorry. The defenders clear it up and it finds its way back to Wojciech. He hooks it over to Sheikh on the left hand side, and watch this. Beautiful touch through the legs of the defender, opens up his body and beats the keeper at the far post for a beautiful finish to make it 3-3. Let's just have a look at that one again in slow-mo. Through the legs of the defender, opens up his body. Beautiful finish. So it's now 3-3. We have completed the comeback. Can we go on to win it? So seconds after the restart, Dan's going to play it into Nick, who's come off the bench. Kieran touches it inside to Jasper, but it finds its way all the way through to Sheikh. Back into Kieran in the middle, and Marco has got acres of space in front of him. Kieran with a beautiful through ball. Marco's chipped it over the keeper to make it 4-3. Amazing goal there from Marco to complete his hat-trick and put us ahead once again in this game. Beautiful stuff. Look at this replay. You think he's going to smash it, but he dinks it over the keeper. Whoever's driving past in that blue car behind the goal witnessed something special there. So Jasper's going to try and play a long ball out to the right to Nick, but it actually finds Ashmit, who takes a touch through and plays it through for Sheikh, who rounds the goalkeeper and makes it 5, but no, he does not. The linesman gave offside, and look at the defender on the far side and look at Sheikh. They're both on the 18-yard line. I don't think that was offside. That was a beautiful goal that was mistakenly taken away from us. So, beautiful back heel from Chris. Kieran's going to open his body and take a strike. Smashes off the crossbar. Marco on the volley. He slices thin air. The defenders are trying to clear it. Sheikh has picked up the ball on the left-hand side now. We've got men in the box. We're queuing up here. We want to make it 5. Jasper brings it down on his chest, and for the volley! Makes it 5. We have completed the comeback well and truly. We are on course for 3 points, 5-3 to Malo Mierzyca. Beautiful stuff. So we're nearing the end of the game here. Number 11 goes past 1, goes past 2, and almost gets past 3. Dan Murphy does not allow it, and they've got a penalty and a chance to get back in the game. Penalty given. I don't think that was even in the box there. Judge it for yourself. So he runs up to take the penalty, hits it right down the middle. I managed to get my footing right and kick it wide for a corner. It is still 5-3. Ball gets played through, bounces. I managed to collect it, and there is the final whistle. Malo Mierzyca 5, Ochoz 3. Great performance for the boys. Well done, everybody.
So, game finished 5-3 to us. Marco got a hat-trick. Well done, Marco. you have anything you want to say about your glorious hat-trick? So, a hat-trick from Marco, a goal from Shake, and a goal from Jasper as well. 5-3 winners, a win we really needed. You sure you don't want to say anything? No?
I mean, perfect response after the half time.
Yes.
Perfect comeback. We didn't start well, but we pushed till the end. We
done
knew
it.
we could do it.
We done it.
So,
We done it.
Big 3 points before the next Super Saturday. So
Kieran with a great shift in the middle again.
I think well deserved today for once. So next week we win again.
It was a well-deserved one today. Well done, Joe. So there we have it. Next up, next week we have Lishen at home. So I don't know if we'll film that one, but we'll see. We'll keep you updated. Mona malo me říct.